Good morning. I'm here with Kevin Howard, Executive Director of the Arts Foundation of Cape Cod. Good morning, Kevin.
Good morning, Melissa.
And I want to start first with, we are actually in an arts post, which is fairly new right here on Hyannis Main Street. And why don't we talk a little bit about that first?
Well, 394 Main Street to be exact, and we're very excited about it. It was something that Rick Penn and I had a conversation about, the fact that it was looking like the space was going to be empty for the summer, and I said, gee, I think I know a way that we could do something with that space. So we've opened it up to our artist members so that we've got artwork all over, and we're also using it as our operations headquarters for Pops by the Sea.
Which is perfect. And not only artists work here inside the building, but in the windows on a daily basis. You might catch someone painting or some musician.
We had the Beach Plums here on Friday afternoon, so it just has been great. It's live art space.
Yes, which is fantastic. And speaking of live art, we're here to talk about the Pops by the Sea, the 26th annual.
August 7th from 5 to 7 p.m. And of course the grounds will open at 1 o'clock because we have 3 pre-bands. We have the Bart Wiseman Klezmer Swing Band. We've got Funktipus and Laura Warren Blues Band. So we're very excited about that.
And that, again, the gates open. You can come in, put your seats down, your blankets down, and just enjoy a wonderful afternoon with the pre-show. And then, of course, the show itself will start promptly at 5 o'clock.
Right.
And all sorts of new and exciting twists with that.
Right,
so.
Starting with this year we have a different conductor, and it's going to be Bob Bernhardt. And Bob is the conductor emeritus for the Louisville Symphony Orchestra. He is one of only 4 people who are allowed to conduct the Pops. So he's very excited about being here, and we're certainly excited to have him. And we'll find out more and more in the next couple of weeks about him, but he's an interesting, very interesting guy, and a great conductor.
Sure.
Then we have Kelly O'Hara, who is a 3-time Tony-nominated singer. Most recently did a revival of South Pacific at Lincoln Center, and she is going to be one of our guest soloists, along with Jason Daniele, who just did a star turn in Next to Normal on Broadway. So they're really going to do a tremendous job with what the second half of the show is going to be, which is a Cole Porter tribute.
How fabulous. What a nice treat. And then the guest conductors.
The guest conductors are the...
Conductors, note the S, because...
the Farrelly brothers,
yes.
Which is just going to be great. I've had the opportunity. They are actually working on a Three Stooges movie right now. So I've been communicating back and forth with them on the set, and they are so looking forward to it. They have long roots here. Originally summered in Falmouth, even though they would come from Rhode Island and summer in Falmouth. And they have family that lives in Nashville. So they're really excited because they feel like they have a deep Cape connection.
Which is what you always look for in that. And again, this is their first time where you have 2 guest conductors.
Yes, and I can give this away. They're going to be doing the Colonel Bogey March, which probably people would know from the movie Bridge Over the River Kwai. And there are actually 2 very equal movements that each of them is going to get.
That was very good with brothers, so not one had more than the other.
So maybe kind of a competitive thing, you know, see who the best conductor is out of the 2.
What fun. And then on this list I have of questions to ask you, there's also a special surprise guest. Now, what does that mean?
I can't
You can't give us a hint at all?
No, but I guarantee that people will be absolutely blown away when it's somebody very famous will come on and perform a song.
I can't wait.
It's very exciting.
Okay,
yeah.
That's good. That's a hint. Perform a song. So there's our little hint. And then you have a guest or an honorary conductor. Is that correct as well?
John Sullivan is our honorary chair, and he is most recently just retired from the Barnstable High School Drama Department, where he led so many and inspired so many students to go on to careers in the arts, including Siobhan Magnus, who will be singing the national anthem.
What a thrill.
So there's a real tie-in.
There's a real nice connection with that. And now, we've been talking about the concert itself, but for our viewers, tickets currently, and I know tickets go fast, but tickets are available at this time?
Yes, and they are available at all TD Bank outlets. all Christmas tree shop outlets. Puritan, right here,
Right here at the
394 Main
Arts Post.
Street, the Cape Cod Mall, the Cape Cod and Yarmouth Chambers of Commerce.
And can you buy them the day of, or are you anticipating a sellout?
Well, the last several years, we've had sellouts, so I would say buy now.
Okay, so strongly encourage.
Yeah. And of course, you can buy online.
Okay.
And that's artsfoundation.org.
Perfect,
Yeah.
with a credit card.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. And here in the Arts Post and day of, though, you will have the T-shirts for sale.
Yes.
And those are special T-shirts. It's not just any old T-shirt.
No, it was designed by Patrick Kimber, who's a senior at Nauset Regional High School. He's actually just graduated. And he did a terrific design, very eclectic, and it'll be on the T-shirts of all the volunteers. So it will be part of the iconic image, along with the beautiful commemorative painting that we had done by Michael Keane, which will be auctioned off the night before the Pops at a special auction on the Village Green at 5 o'clock on Saturday night.
Okay. And the area gets quite congested. So many people, I mean, we have 15,000 of our closest friends coming to attend this concert. So I know that there's something new as well as far as transportation is concerned to get down here.
Yes, we've actually partnered with the Cape Cod Regional Transit Authority to increase their Villager run, which runs between Cape Cod Community College and the Hyannis Transportation Center. So starting at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, they're going to beef up their ridership, and we're expecting to be able to move hundreds of people literally that can do a park and ride at Cape Cod Community College.
Great.
And the last bus will leave Hyannis. They will literally have buses lined up after the concert at the Hyannis Transportation Center, and then the last bus will leave at 8:30.
All right, so then again, we want to emphasize that that's probably the most ideal spot to park down at 4Cs, Cape Cod Community College, and take the bus.
Well, it's certainly going to make a simple hop in, and you won't have to deal with any of the traffic.
Right. And now, as far as the traffic here in downtown Hyannis, are roads closed, or it's just?
No, it's business as usual.
Okay.
And there is parking all
around
over town.
North Street and
Yeah.
right next to Town Hall.
Yep, and the Youth and Community Center and Hyannis Transportation Center, there's plenty of parking there.
Now, do you have, in addition to general admission tickets, are there VIP seats available?
Right now, what we have available is we have a few tables left that you can buy an entire table. We have festival seats, what are called festival seats,
And what
which
is
are
that?
real chairs that you can sit in, and those are priced at $50. And then we have, of course, general admission, and for children, the tickets are only $5. I mean, the general admission price of $15 and $5 are made possible because of the underwriting of so many of our corporate sponsors, like TD Bank. I mean, they have a strong belief in the community, and they want this to be a community event. So I think, again, TD Bank's been just a wonderful sustaining sponsor for us.
And they believe in that, and speaking of the community and how it benefits the proceeds from the concert. That benefits the community
Right.
and the arts and culture community.
Right.
And how is that?
We do a spring and a fall grants program, and we fund arts organizations, individual artists, educational institutions, and other arts-related projects, which we think help bolster our communities even economically. And so we gave away about $50,000 worth of grants last year in our spring and fall grant cycles.
Do you have any set goals for this year?
Is in terms of financial goals?
Yes.
Well, we'd like to see us be able to increase the amount of grant money that we give from the $50,000 that we did last year.
Certainly.
But I think the critical component is that we have a successful event that is, this is the largest arts event on Cape Cod, and we want to make sure it's a successful event that is really such a great benefit to the community.
Sure. And also to show the younger generation how wonderful this music is.
Right. Well, we think actually the Farrelly Brothers might bring in a different demographic, and we're excited about that because, the Pops experience is really tremendous.
Fantastic. And again, all the information is available online at Arts Foundation.
www.artsfoundation.org.
Fantastic. Well, thank you so much, Kevin.
Great, thank you.